Hey guys, what's up? Nadio Risi here with you from Secret Life Success. Today I want to talk to you about the power of faith. Now if you look at the dictionary, or if you search on Google the word faith, you're gonna find that faith is the complete trust or confidence in someone or something. As human beings, we need to understand that we have a power inside us that it goes beyond any imagination. We have that thing inside that we cannot even imagine. But the point is, most of the time, we surround ourselves, we grow up with an environment, with the society that is limiting us. So think about it. Why when we are kids, we believe in everything. We believe in Santa Claus, we believe in magic, we believe and we get surprised about the small little things. But then, think about it, the more we grow up and the more we start to accept some ideas that they are limiting ourselves, without understanding that if you really want to, we have the power inside us, that it's really something that we cannot even describe with words. Now, sometimes we expect to get good results and we have that faith and more than faith is that hope, I hope that this is gonna happen. But most of the time we are not prepared for that. So we just wish for something, we just hope and we just have that kind of faith, but we are not really willing to put the work in it. We are not really willing to study. We are not really willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. This is something that, we start to feel the fear, we start to feel we are afraid of judgment, and we feel embarrassed. But sometimes we just expect something, but we are not doing whatever it takes to make that happen. So that's why some people, they don't believe in faith because they're not helping themselves. They're not doing what they know they should be doing, or maybe whatever it takes to make that happen. I'm gonna tell you like it is. At a certain point in your life, you're gonna fail. Exactly. At a certain point in your life, you're gonna fail. Now, the thing about failure is that when we look at this society, failure is seen as a really bad thing. So you'll be judged, you're being considered as a failure, you'll be considered as a person who is not good. And this what's gonna happen when this happen? We condition ourselves and we start to limit ourselves, and we're like, okay, I failed once, that's why I'm not maybe pushing myself more, and I'm not doing something more just because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of judgment, I'm afraid of being uncomfortable and not building my confidence. But you know what, if you never fail in your life, that means you never tried. I failed so many times in my life, so many times. And every time, in the beginning, of course, I had that feeling of, I feel depressed, I feel not motivated, I feel not confident. But then, by learning and studying every single day, I learned that failure is just part of the process. If you want to be successful, you have to fail in your life. And if you don't believe me, I don't know if you ever heard the story about a KFC, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders, he was working till 69 years old. And then, what happened? That he got fired from the job that he was working. And then, he was 69. So how many people at 69 years old, they consider and they get fired, they're gonna pull them down and they're gonna be like, okay, my life is over. But what he did, he asked himself, what am I best? What I can do? What's the thing I can do at the best in my life? And he said to himself, I know how to do chicken. So he started to go door by door to all the places and restaurants and all the places for someone who could accept his recipe for the chicken. And you know what? He received, at 69 years old, he received 1,063 no. Can you imagine? 1,063 no. Like 1,063 times people rejected him. They closed the door on his face. They told him he was failure. Nobody was believing in his recipe, in his chicken recipe. But he was persistent. He had faith. He knew that if he was doing whatever it takes, sooner or later, someone would accept his idea, his recipe, and he would believe in him. But he was the one who first believed in himself, and he had faith. He had faith. And after 1,063 no rejection, look at KFC now. That's why don't look at failure as something bad. Look it as a lesson to make you grow and to make you understand that maybe that was not the thing for you. Maybe the universe, the Almighty God, like call it whatever you want, but maybe someone or something, that was just a sign to let you understand that was not the thing for you, and the universe was reserving for you something better. You know, KFC is just one of the examples. You know the story about Apple, Steve Jobs. I think most of you know the story about Steve Jobs, that he started his company in a garage, and then he started to grow, and he was fired from the company he created. And how many people would have that faith, that courage, that thing inside, that power inside, that they were like, I'm not gonna give up because I'm gonna make this happen. Like, I'm gonna do it no matter what. And if you take the same approach, like Apple or Michael Jordan, Honda, like so many stories about success. But everybody is good at seeing when people they achieve success, but nobody's good at seeing where people started and what they went through to achieve that success. You know, so if you believe in yourself, if you have that faith inside yourself, if you understand that all you tell to yourself, you create your own reality. You create your reality. And when you have that faith, you have that feeling that no matter what, you're gonna make it happen, trust me, sooner or later, it will happen. It's the same as, I always, you know, the nature. As you know me, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love the nature, because the nature is something perfect. And when you plant a seed in the soil, and you take care of the seed, and you're watering the seed, and you give that love to the seed, you have to believe in that invisible power. You have to have faith. You plant the seed, and if you do whatever it takes, you water it, you nourish it, and you do whatever it takes, you have to have that faith to believe in that invisible power. You don't see even when you water it every single day, you still don't see the plant coming out, right? But with that faith, and when you do everything, sooner or later, the plant starts to come up from the soil, and then it becomes big and big and big, right? So you have to have that faith and believe it. When you set your dreams, read them down, and you really are willing to do everything, no matter what, you're gonna make it happen. Trust me, sooner or later, you're gonna hit that. You're gonna achieve that. So that's the power of faith. That's the power of faith. Everything you say to yourself, it creates your reality. So be careful to what you say to yourself, with who you surround yourself, and what you surround yourself. So set that goal written down and have faith. Make it happen.